Line is right, red light on. Starter's got the button. Fifth at Doomben, they're off. A good line out from the stayers. Montauk out wide began well and will proceed forward. Ingeegoodbe, I'm Bellucci were handy, as was Ruling Dynasty, and My Giuliano off the rails gate will settle down in fifth position. Followed by Vassal, 2 lengths to Irish Optimism outside of Tumultuous, and 2 lengths to Outrage to a sneak back off the outside gate. He goes back to last. Around the bottom bend, a mile left to run, and presently Ingeegoodbe's in front with its stablemate Ruling Dynasty up on its outside, a length back. I'm Bellucci dropped to the box seat in third, and Montauk, it's racing in fourth position. 2 lengths away came Vassal outside of My Giuliano, followed by Irish Optimism covering Tumultuous, and 2 lengths to Outrage the tail ender. Speed only steady, 8 lengths span them as they run to the back, and 1,200 metres left to go. Ruling Dynasty outside of Ingeegoodbe, and they match motors this pair, and once again Ingeegoodbe rails up to keep out Ruling Dynasty, and the margin between the pair is now a length. I'm Bellucci came away from the rail, and that enabled Montauk to slide through on the inside to be third or fourth. Vassal trails that pair outside of My Giuliano. Irish Optimism, third last one off the rail, outside of Tumultuous, and Outrage is still last. No change to the running order, 700 metres left to run, and Ingeegoodbe is going to try and lead all of the way. He's out by 3/4 of a length to Ruling Dynasty. Montauk's had a good run in third, and similarly, I'm Bellucci's enjoyed a good trip. My Giuliano now pushed along. Vassal begins a run. The outsider of the field being trailed up by Irish Optimism, but he couldn't go quick enough. Tumultuous got up at his inside, and Outrage was last as they swing for home. Ingeegoodbe in full flight, but again tackled by Ruling Dynasty. I'm Bellucci comes at the pair strongly. Vassal still there, just behind the Montauk, and then came My Giuliano. Ruling Dynasty, Ingeegoodbe, they're in for the fight. Ingeegoodbe the inside. Ruling Dynasty the outside. A head-to-head struggle. A Heathcote Quinella. I'll go Ingeegoodbe a nose from Ruling Dynasty. It's a photo. Montauk maybe third. I'm Bellucci not far away. Then Vassal, My Giuliano. Tumultuous, Outrage, and Irish Optimism last. 2:6:19 the time, and a devilishly close photo here. One thing for certain is that Heathcote will train the winner either way. Photos all round. If there's a margin for Ingeegoodbe, it'll only be a nose. First thought I thought I had just one, but if you're on either, hold on to your tickets, and there's no number as yet. And I'm Bellucci and Montauk, I'm Bellucci, they're in a close go third and fourth. Number 10 has got it. Ingeegoodbe, prevailing by the narrowest of margins, leading all of the way. Ridden by Taylor Marshall, beating 3 Ruling Dynasty Jimmy Orman. 8 third, I'm Bellucci, ridden by Mark Duplessis, and 1 was 4th. That was Montauk. So the result, 10, 3, 8 and 1, 2:6:19 the time. A slowly run affair and a sprint home in 34:66. So 10, 3, 8 and 1 the result. Ingeegoodbe and Ruling Dynasty, they controlled the speed up front. They sprinted home too well for their rivals. Of course, this time last year, Ingeegoodbe put 4 on the trot, so a bit of sense of timing about this horse. He knows the right time of the year, and it was 4 in a row this time last year, and he may well do that again. 10, 3, 8 and 1. Ingeegoodbe by Doomsday out of Magic Summer, raced by Ange Duncan. He's a 6-year-old bay gelding. That's his 7th win at start 29 for Rob Heathcote and Taylor Marshall. Nosing out Ruling Dynasty. Let's go to Bernie Cooper in the enclosure.
Thanks, Dave. Mel Sharp joins me now. Mel, that was incredibly exciting, wasn't it?
It was indeed, and it was bigger what we needed, really. It's been a bit of a tough month lately, and big thanks and everything for the support for Wayne Purchase, Neil and Ange Duncan. Ingee was just unlucky last time. He was held up, full of running, going to the line, and I was just so rapt to see him get over today.
Yeah, and I guess the biggest chink in his armour today, even though I know he'd won at the trip, was that he was a mile to 2,000 where a few of the others weren't. So it was always going to be a big plus that he had 52.5 on his back.
Oh, definitely. It was a big benefit. He was the lowest rated horse in the race, and with Taylor's claim, it made things a lot easier for him.
And Ruling Dynasty, boy, he was game. I mean, it was half a nostril in it.
Oh, he was brave indeed. He's been a great horse since he's joined us, and he's got a nice future still ahead of him.
Betting race, Ingeegoodbe ran at $6 and paid $5.40 on the tote. And nose by a length and a quarter by a head. The time was slow. 2619, although that was run over 2,050 metres. That's worth keeping in mind. That was the exact distance. But nevertheless, not a strong speed early in a dash home. Let's see what the jockey has to say. Let's go back to you, Bernie, with Taylor Marshall.
Yes, Taylor, that was a beautifully rated front-running ride.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just very appreciative to Rob and the owners for sticking with me. Obviously, things didn't go to plan last start. Very much a luckless run, but he's such an honest horse. I've had a lot to do with him back in the stables and whatnot. And yeah, just very happy to get the win today.
It was just lovely when you let him just slide that length at the 1,000, just to drop the stablemate off and give yourself a little bit of peace.
Yeah, that's right. It's probably not his ideal racing plan to lead, but just the way the race was run, there was no tempo on paper, so we sort of just fell there. But I was able just to get him in a lovely rhythm, and he was able to tough it out late, which is great.
So tell me, at the top of the straight, when you went for him, you gave him one as well. Your stablemate Ruling Dynasty chimes in. How confident were you there?
Yeah, it was sort of head and head, so not overly. It was a tight finish. Even on the line, I wasn't sure if I'd got there until I sort of cantered back and saw him on the big screen. But yeah, just a relief, that's for sure.
Big relief. Well done.
Thanks, Benny.
All right, Taylor Marshall rides another winner for Rob Heathcote, of course, in the shape of Ingeegoodbe.
Thanks, Bernie. Now, in race 6 today, number 4, Gotcha Covered, is Ryan Maloney, replacing Paul Hammersley. Race 6, number 4, R. Maloney. And in race 8, number 14, Makes You Think, is Matt McGilvray. So Ryan Maloney on Gotcha Covered, Matt McGilvray on Makes You Think. They're the replacements for Paul Hammersley.